Hi guys, so I'm going to do a real vlog, a real one, not a fake one. Not one sitting in my car, not one sitting on my floor. Well, I guess all those still classify as legit vlogs, but I'm going to actually go over some things that I've had questions for me. I'm using my phone to do this because I don't have internet in my house, so I'm doing this on my phone. And this is like the third time I've done this, and I keep getting phone calls, which literally cut the video off. So I have to do it all over again. So this is funny. So this is fun. So, okay, so I have written down here questions that were asked before we were even, or right after we got married. Also, I have things that have just been going on. So yeah, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna start off by saying in the last vlog I mentioned that we are gonna be doing a race for CCFA for Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America. We actually had to drop out, and not because of any other reason other than just financial reasons. So we had to raise $4,000 each, and we were more than halfway, date-wise, more than halfway there, and money-wise, we were 10-15% done. So, sorry, my arm's getting tired. So we had to drop out. It's unfortunate, but we are going to be doing other races. I am still running. Sorry, this is going to be so shaky. We are still running. We are still training just to kind of stay in shape. But okay, so starting on questions from forever ago. Someone asked if we argue more now, more or less now. We never really argued before. We're very much a team when it comes to things. Do we argue? Yes. We don't really argue. We bicker. We have differences, and we always have. I mean, I always tell him, if you agreed with me always, I wouldn't have married you. That would have been boring. So do we argue more or less now? About the same. We don't really argue. We don't really have anything to argue about. We agree on all like the big things, and then we talk through all the little things. So, I wrote down finances. I think the question was, who does the finances? That's me. I always have. I am a control freak in almost every sense of the word. So, I don't mean to be, but I am. But I am absolutely in control of the finances. Does that mean he has to tell me every penny he spends? No, I don't care. But, I mean, okay, so I don't care how much he spends. He just needs to let me know. And obviously, if it's going to be like a huge purchase, like he wants to buy a boat right now, totally fine, but like talk with me so we can like talk through it. So that's how that is. Favorite things to do together. You know, when he was in Arizona and I was in Georgia, we always, every Sunday, we would go to the movies separately, but at the same time, even though the time difference was 3 hours. And we would see the same movie and then come home and talk about it. Once I moved here, we started doing movies every Sunday. Ugh, my arm's killing me. We would do movies every Sunday. Anyway, like we would still do it. So we still do that. It isn't necessarily an every Sunday thing, but we do movies. We try to do it at least once a week. Hasn't been happening lately just because we've been really busy. But we like to be outside. We like to go do anything outside. We are outdoorsy people, even though we don't have much time to. We enjoy doing those kind of things together. So this literally is such an overdue vlog. So we got our taxes back February, the end of February, and we went out and, okay, so back up. His best friend passed away 6 years ago. This August, I believe, will be 7 years ago. And the car that, his name was Chad, the car that Chad used to drive got passed to a friend, Joey, who I think I talked about this before. Got passed to his friend Joey, and then once Joey kind of had used it as much as he needed it for, it then became, it was going to be sold, period. So I saw that Joey was going to sell it, And I got on Facebook. He posted it on Facebook. I got on Facebook and I asked him how much he was selling it for. Told him me and Bobby are interested. It's going to be our car. So it was in Texas. So in March, beginning of March, actually, we flew out to Texas and then drove Chad's car back here, got it registered, and it's now our car. So now we officially have, since March anyway, 2 cars. And so that's exciting. New car in March, it says. Okay, new bike. He hasn't gotten a bike yet, but we are talking about getting motorcycles. Not bicycles, but motorcycles. And I want a street bike, and he wants like not necessarily a cruiser, like a kicker. I don't know how to describe it. It's cool. It's just a bike. So that we're still financially kind of putting money away in savings for things like that. School is out officially. I took sign language. He took like 5 classes, 2 of which had labs. It was pretty serious. Yeah, this is going to be a long video. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to go fast. I'm halfway done already, so hopefully I'll go faster. So that was school. I enjoyed my... Someone's going to be listening to me. I enjoyed my sign language class. I learned a lot. It was really fun. I met some really awesome people. We officially just signed our new lease this past week. Today's Memorial Day. So we signed it on Friday for July to December 31st. So January 1st, hopefully before then, we are hoping to be in a brand new house, and that'll be really exciting. So right now we are looking to fix his credit. We are working with a company, a credit repair company, to get his credit kind of back up because, well, once it's time, I suppose I'll be at my job for 6 months. You have to be at a job for 6 months with 6 months worth of proof of income, where previously when I was nannying I didn't have proof of income. Still claimed, but just no. Anyway, so that's what we're doing for houses, so we're really excited about that. We're going to start really looking for houses once his credit starts kind of getting back up. We renewed our lease. I got a new job March 26th. I believe I said that in the last video. I don't know if I can say who I work for. I suppose I can. I don't know if I can. I work for a car company, and I work in kind of like a customer relations aspect of it, where if you go in on the sales side of things, if you go in to buy a car or something to that sense, and you don't have a good experience, or even if you have a good experience, they send you a survey. You fill out the survey, you tell them how your experience was, if anything went wrong, you kind of rate it 1 through 10, and if you're scored a certain percentage, it gets flagged. If it's low enough, it gets flagged. Then the dealership is to call the customer, make sure that the customer is happy, see if there's anything they can do to make it better. What I do is I call the dealership, I make sure, well, I hope that they have already reached out to the customer to try to make things better, and then they say they do, so then I call the customer. It's basically just to keep customer service good. Keep them number 1 or number 3, I suppose, is what they are overall on the car companies. But just make sure that everyone's happy, basically. So that's my new job. And the last question that I've been getting many people asking: when are we going to have babies? We are going to have babies when we are in a house. That is what I say, because I can't, that's stress. I can't think about having a baby and not being, and still, and nothing against anybody who does do this, but we can afford to be in a house. We can be, we want to be in a house. That's comfortable for us. And to me, that's the way I want to bring a child into the world, is, with a little bit of structure and a little bit of security. So that is what our plan is. Nothing against anyone who does it any differently. I know plenty of people who live in apartments, who rent houses, who rent anything. It's to each their own. but that's what we're waiting for. So there's that answer, and I think that's it. So it's getting dark, and I don't know if y'all can even still see me. I hope you can. But that is that, and I do want to thank all my new subscribers. I don't like the way YouTube is set up now. It's hard for me to tell who's new and who's not. So it's hard for me to thank everyone individually. My dog's wanting out here. But I do appreciate it. Christina, I believe, just got married. Is her name Christina? I'm really sorry if that's not your name. No, that's your name, Christina. It's L-U-V, it's Love Guitar Man. It's LUVGEETARMAN. I think there might be some numbers afterwards. She was doing wedding vlogs too. She just got married. She just posted her ceremony video. Super cute. Oh my god, her dress was adorable. It had a little over the shoulder, like a little strap, and it went down the back, and then it had a little lace up. Oh my gosh, super pretty. Kind of a long train. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. I hope you get your ceremony, no, not your ceremony, your reception vlog. I hope you got some video of that so we can see that too. Everything, I'm sure, was perfect. Let's see, Jamie and Brittany are next, and I can't wait to see theirs. So go check them out. Jamie's is Jamie Valerio, and Brittany is B Rants 07, B Rants. I don't know. Just look for them. They're awesome. They're super cute. Jamie does other vlogs too. She's fun. But so that's about it. I am done. I am rambling now, and I thank everybody for listening. If you got through this entire video, then I appreciate you, and I promise I will get more up now. I work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so I do have my weekends off, and I will start trying to do these at least once a week. I am not trying to lose weight, but we've been eating healthier, so maybe I'll do some food vlogs too, some recipe vlogs, but I'm also doing lots of crafts now that I have time again, so that's a whole nother vlog in its own. So I'll talk to you guys soon. I appreciate everybody. I love you all. Bye.